If you want to create videos but you don't want to record your own voice or show your own face, then this tutorial is for you. By the end of it, you'll know exactly how to create an entire video from scratch without having to record any video or audio yourself. All you really need in order to get started is a script, and in this example, we're going to use ChatGPT to help us come up with one. The rest of the video will be done using Flixier. Before we begin, I want to remind you that you can find many Flixier tutorials on our channel to help you get started with editing even if you don't have any previous experience. Speaking of which, I'm going to try to keep this video as beginner-friendly as possible to help you follow along even if you're new to all of this. The first step is obviously coming up with an idea for your video. Let's say you like traveling and you want to make a video about Italy. Now that you've got an idea, you can start writing the script. In our case, we'll use ChatGPT to speed things along for this tutorial. I'm going to ask it to write a video script based on the Build a Story brand framework. This technique is widely used in marketing and even in some Hollywood productions, so it should be pretty effective at keeping people engaged. You can see that ChatGPT divided our script into scenes, so let's start working on our introduction. To do that, we'll go to Flixier.com and create a new project. Since we want to post this on YouTube, we're going to choose a 16:9 aspect ratio. The first thing we're going to do is generate the voice. That means we're going to copy the text generated by ChatGPT and go to Import, then Text-to-Speech. Here we'll paste our text and then choose a voice. Flixier offers several options when it comes to voice generation. We have standard voices as well as super high quality, almost human-like voices. Choose one based on your preferences and your plan. For this example, I'll use Adam's voice, which you can find in the human-like voice category. It sounds amazing and it's one of our most used voices. Now that we have our voiceover for the first scene, I recommend cutting out some of the pauses. Having a faster-paced video will help keep people engaged. To cut a video or an audio file, we can move the playhead at the start of the area we want to get rid of and then press the S key or click the cut button here. Then we'll do the same thing, but this time at the end of the area. Afterward, you can right-click and select Ripple Delete. In this case, Ripple Delete is better than a regular delete since it automatically joins the two remaining videos afterwards and doesn't leave any gaps between them. Now that we got rid of the silent parts in our voiceover, it's time to move on to the visuals. You can see that our script talks a lot about Tuscany and olive trees, so we should find some footage of these to add to our video. If we open the stock menu on the left side, we'll see 3 tabs: Video, Images, and GIFs. We can open the Videos tab and look for Tuscany. You can see that there are plenty of videos we can choose from, so let's pick one and frame it on the screen as well as possible. Use the timeline to make sure the video doesn't stay on for too long though, since we want to make this clip as dynamic as possible. Then let's add an image of Tuscany from the Image tab. To make everything look smooth, we can make 2 elements overlap on the timeline and add a transition between them like this. Now let's make our static image a little more dynamic. Select the image on the timeline, then open the Animations menu on the right side and pick an animation. For these kinds of videos, the best options are always a slight zoom or a left-right movement animation. These markers that appear on the timeline when we add an animation are called keyframes. They help you control the animations and create your own effects. If you want to learn more about that, we left a link to our keyframes tutorial in the description below. Now that you've got the gist of it, you can do the same for the rest of the intro, adding more videos and images that match your topic. You can see that our video already looks much better, but there are still a lot of things that we can do to improve it. For starters, we can create a short intro using a template from the Motion Graphics tab. Just drag an animated title to your video and type in the title and a short description. You can also add like and subscribe animations to remind people to subscribe to your channel and follow you if they like what they see. The more you work on your video to make it captivating, the more you'll improve your retention, which is going to help you get more views on all platforms. We've already come a long way, so I figured this would be a good time to ask you to please like this video if you've enjoyed it and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more. Now, let's get back to it. Now that we have our voiceover, images, and videos, it's time to move on to the next step: sound. For this video, we'll try to find sounds that make people think of Italy. Let's search the stock music library for Italy until we find a few songs that we can use as background music. Then we can drag the songs onto the timeline and adjust their volume. Usually, it's a good idea to bring the volume down so that it doesn't cover up the voiceover. I'm going to set the volume here to 5. Another important detail is the sound effects, which, much like transitions, make your video more captivating. You can use a whoosh sound effect from the library when you transition, or add the sound of leaves rustling whenever you show olive tree branches swaying in the wind. This makes your video a lot more engrossing and captivating, allowing your viewers to immerse themselves and stay engaged. Now that we're done with that, it's time for the finishing touches. We need to generate subtitles in order to make our video more accessible and improve retention. You can generate subtitles easily with Flixier by using the automatic subtitle generation from this tab on the left. You can also just right-click your voiceover and select Generate Subtitles. After they're generated, you can customize them using the right side menu. You can play with font, sizes, colors, shadows, and many other details since Flixier offers a wide range of subtitle customization options. After your subtitles are generated, you can burn them onto the clip, which allows you to customize how they look but makes it so that they cannot be toggled off or removed later. Alternatively, you can download the subtitles as a separate file and upload them to YouTube alongside your video. Now that we've got our subtitles, our video is almost ready. Well, the first part is, but making the other parts is going to work the same way. Now you know how to create a video without having to record yourself or your voice. And the best part is that it's all done online. Another thing to mention is that if you already have content recorded on your phone, you can import it into Flixier in 2 simple steps. First, you need to go to Import and choose Phone Import. Then, a QR code will be generated which you can scan with your phone. Then, upload the videos or pictures you want to use in the video. As you can see, Flixier is a very easy to use video editor that has everything you need in order to create videos from scratch. I hope this tutorial is helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it and check out our other tutorials on the channel. Until next time, happy editing!